I chose Art That Turns Heads and Stomachs by Eric Piepenberg, and I believe the purpose of this article is just to inform people, like especially like me, that who don't really know art, that there are artists out there who can create art that can make people sick and also kind of impair us, our motor abilities. And by this I mean artists like Paul McCarthy. He actually creates art, um, mostly sexual or pictures that are kind of gruesome and that can actually make people throw up. Um, Stuff like this I kind of knew about, but I never actually watched a picture, well, visualized a picture that made me throw up. There are other artists out there who can actually kind of play with the way our brain processes 3D images and also processes our motor abilities. Um, like they can have pictures where we can't really see where the ground is, and this will kind of confuse us and it can make us sick and like trip and stuff. And there's been instances where people have looked at pictures like this and they have tripped and they've sued the artists, but I don't really think they've got any money. um, like I said, I learned that those pictures, there are artists out there who can create these pictures and stuff like this. And if I did wanted to do further research on this, I could probably ask any professor at UCF who is knowledgeable about psychology, because in psychology you do learn about neurons and the way the brain processes information that we saw. So I could ask them and they would definitely be able to tell me. Or I can go just ask an artist and they'll probably be able to explain to me as well. And I chose this article because it relates to how we visualize stuff, and when we see stuff, the receptors in our eye, they take the information to our brain. So when we're looking at stuff like this, we're actually processing it with the neurons, taking it to our brain. But there's a discrepancy with the way the brain is processing this information if we can't really see where the floor is, and then that's when we'll get sick and we could trip.